Morning to everybody on this beautiful Monday morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you guys are well on today. As I leave us a very brief reminder for this motivation on the go with Shay on today. I hope your weekend went well as you are up getting ready to begin this new week, y'all. We have another opportunity to finish things, to start things. To draw closer to God, to make amends, just to do the right thing. Excuse me, just to do the right thing in life in general. All right. Remember, as long as we're opening our eyes, as long as there's breath in our lungs, we have an opportunity, and we got to stop making so many excuses. We got to stop making excuses. Make things a matter of prayer, lock down, and make things happen. Remember, there is an adversary who's rooting against you. That's why so many things are so hard for you to complete or achieve. But if you'll go ahead and get into cahoots with the creator, the giver of life, it doesn't mean things are going to necessarily get completely easier, but God will give us the strength to endure. And as long as you have the strength to endure, guess what? You'll be able to truck forward despite whatever's going on. Kiss, good morning. How are you? It's nighttime there, right? Good morning. It's so good to see you. I hadn't saw you in a while. Good morning to you. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, y'all, make sure you're getting proper rest. There's so many things that contribute to us being in a proper state of mind. We want to make sure we're getting proper rest. We want to make sure we're eating better. Make sure we're paying attention to association. Um, um, but above all, let's take, not just look at the example that Christ set before us, but let's make sure we are grabbing hold of it with both hands, honey. All right? With both hands, because we're living in some trying times. And I promise you, that adversary wants to pull you down. He forfeited his opportunity. He got to a point of no return. There is no hope for that adversary. There is no hope for those demons. There is no hope for them. There is no coming back. There is not another chance. And that adversary is going to go to work on you and your mental. You got to be careful of what you get, what you attach yourself to, what you allow to get attached to yourself, because it wants to pull you down. Darkness wants to pull you under and pull you to a point of no return. All right? Have you in this shoulda, woulda, coulda mind state when we had the opportunity to do right by God and to reach out to God to help us. Big O, good morning. Welcome in. It's good to see you. East Dad, good morning. Good morning to all y'all tuning in. My motivation on today is going to be very brief, y'all. I don't have a lot of time, but this just hit me. And I'm like, let me just get on here and get it out real quick. You never know who you may help. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe that God works in mysterious ways. I know he just works. Okay. That's my testimony, honey. I can scream from the mountaintops. You hear me? So yeah, y'all, let's make sure we are buckling down, because you don't have as much time as you think. All right. And you don't want to be in a position where your time is up, because by that time it's too late. And we've had every opportunity to hop into alignment. We've had every opportunity to ask God to help guide us and to lead us, despite what may be going on around us. All right, y'all. My motivation on the go with Shay on today is actually a reminder as well. Good morning, Rob. Welcome in. Y'all, we got to be careful with these temporary fixes. We got to be careful with these temporary fixes. A temporary fix can cost you everything. A temporary fix can cost you your soul. Did y'all know that? You got to be very careful. You got to be very careful with these temporary fixes, because if it's rooted in wickedness, rooted in evil, rooted in greed, rooted in selfishness, rooted in bitterness, God is not going to bless that mess. He's going to expose it. Let me say that again. If it's rooted in bitterness, evil, y'all, self-righteousness, anything that is as far away from God as possible, this temporary fix, because we listen to people, we follow the wrong people, we take advice from people who we think mean as well, and when we lack discernment, we don't check off the boxes, we don't pray to God to see if it's the right way to go. Sometimes we don't go to God for anything, and we go with the temporary fix. We go off of what someone else says to us. And the next thing you know, we're wondering why we're not being blessed. God is not about to bless that mess. He's going to expose it. Let me tell y'all something. When you go messing with people who rely on God with every ounce of being in their heart, meaning that God is fighting for them, he's going to expose it in due time. A temporary fix will cost you your livelihood. It can cost you your reputation. It can cost you your friends, your family. Honey, it can cost you your soul. What does that adversary want more than anything? He wants your soul. How did he get so close to you? A temporary fix. Being pulled out by a lustful desire. Getting into cahoots with people as far away from God as possible. You know, forming these bonds, these cliques, these I mean, just going against everything, thinking that there will be no consequence. Instead of going to God, who doesn't dish out temporary fixes, there's nothing. God promises longevity in your life, all right? But there's a way we get there, all right? And it's not through cutting corners. It's not through being deceptive or manipulative, all right? It's not through planning. It's not gained through planning hoodoo, juju, and doo-doo. That's not where it comes from. We have to look to God. SBK, good morning. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Nick, welcome in. It's good to see you all on this morning. Y'all, listen to me today. It is a message. These temporary fixes are costing people everything. And once you get to a point where you do stop and think about it, you're looking back. Like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? And a lot of times, y'all, that never even happens. If Satan has you good, if those demons are operating at full force within you, honey, you may never look back and say that. You may feel that way internally, but you will never make it known, okay? For various reasons. Listen, y'all, we got to get on the right track. We have to, because we're losing big. And end game is you can lose your soul. Do you hear me? Yes, Rob Doodoo. That's what it comes down to. It stink. It's disgusting. Okay? We got to be so careful out here. We are doing all of these things that are just displeasing to God. And we think that nothing's going to happen to us. You know, people will cause chaos, ruckus, and just try to move on. You know, surround themselves with people who don't know what they're about, don't know what they're from. Baby, God is always awake. We serve a one true living God. He's nowhere sleeping on us. All right? Satan got it wrong. You know, after talking with people and just going through things myself, y'all, Satan to have you thinking that you can do all that mess and then turn around and have wish fulfillment. That you can turn around and live your best life. Yeah, that is a lie from the pits of hell. That is a lie. Honey, that contradicts everything the Creator has said, all the way down to you reap what you sow. Listen, God is not going to bless it. God is going to expose it. That's what he does. Okay? He's going to expose it. That's why it's best to get into alignment, turn yourself around, because even once we decide that we're going to turn away from the unclean thing, the wrath is still going to come. But guess what? God will at that time at least lessen his wrath. He'll have some mercy on you. We're still going to go through it. We still have to reap what we sow, even myself included, y'all. Nobody escapes reaping. I don't care how righteous you are or unrighteous. Everybody reaps what they sow. Everybody does. Don't let anybody tell you differently. I don't care what kind of verbiage they use, karma, whatever. You are going to reap what you sow. It is scriptural. It is factual. It is going to happen. Satan is a liar. He's always been a liar. Today, tomorrow, next week. All that joker does is lie. A wicked spirit comes in to tempt you, to confuse you, and to turn you away from God. Pull you away from your blessings, then expose your behind. I'm telling y'all, stay away from it, okay? Please get into cahoots with God. It is a message. It is not worth it. It is not worth your sanity. It is not worth your life, all right? Some people may feel they have nothing to live for. That is a lie as well from the pits of hell. That is a lie. You do have something to live for, even if it's only for yourself. Do you hear me? Good morning, Angie, baby. Welcome in. It's so good to see you, sis. I hope you're doing well on today. Y'all, formulate a relationship with God so that he can help you. All right? Just because you're righteous doesn't mean Satan isn't gunning for you. Yes, he is. He is. Okay? Matter of fact, it's those of us that are striving to be righteous that he's coming for the hardest. All right, y'all. And in this day and age, he has very deceptive ways of coming at us. Ways that we won't see coming. We won't see it coming in a fleshly view. You got to tap in with God spiritually so that you can be aware of what's going on around you. All right. My motivation on the Go With Shay on today is to clean your life up. Clean your life up. A temporary fix, a quick fix. A quick fix, y'all, can cost you everything. And you are not going to be blessed. Satan is lying. What's going to happen is, instead of that blessing that Satan promises the people who go and dedicate to themselves, the people who go and dedicate themselves to Satan, he promised you all types of things, didn't he? Y'all, it's a lie. God is going to slide through in due time. And he exposes the lie. He exposes our wrongdoings. He exposes everything. He makes it clear for everybody to see. It's a message. All right, y'all. Motivation on the Go with Shay on today. I got to get out of here, y'all. I'm running a little bit behind. I was only supposed to come on here for about 5 minutes. I had about 5 extra minutes this morning. I didn't have a lot of time this morning, y'all. But it's a message here. Take something away from it. Share it with a friend. Because Satan is so strategic. I hate the devil. I know I've said it before, but I've watched what he's done to people, even people I love, dearly. I've watched how demons come in and control people, steer people. All right. And a lot of times let me get off of here, y'all. I got to go. I'm about to dive into something else. Draw close to God. Do it for real. Be intentional. God will draw close to you. All right. Let's stop wasting time. Time is not on your side. Okay. That's my motivation on the Go With Shay today, y'all. It's a message. Hey, Eric, welcome in. It's good to see you as I'm exiting out, y'all. If you didn't hit the like button coming in, do me a favor, hit it on your way out. I had to cut this one short, y'all, but I gotta go. Life is life, and I gotta go ahead and do what I gotta do. But I do look forward to talking to y'all soon. All right. All right. Peace out. Hey, Selena, and I see you creeping in. Peace out, y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.